Alright, here we are back in Sailor Island. Let's go drop off that bounty. And since I don't think we ever stopped back in on Polly's, Alright, yep, there we go. Daiku the Wealthy. There are no more discoveries. Oh, but that is how I check the wanted list, so let's do that. Let's see his new entry. Lost in the lands of Ice region, he was rescued by the Blue Rogue Vice. He promised not to cause any more trouble, but refused to give up on his dream to travel the world. He's been spotted in various cities buying gifts by the boatload. Cool. And then we have the last bounty. Nobody knows where this guy's from. Little is known about him other than his fighting tactics of using exploding powder. Avoid that attack at all costs. We will encounter him, but it'll be a little bit before we do. But like I was saying, I don't think we ever actually stopped back in where we recruited Polly, since we found her husband. So let's swing back in, see how things are going. Oh, Mr. Vice, thank you so much for finding my father. You don't know how grateful I am. Saw him for the first time just a little while ago down by the waterfront. He even remembered me. I was so happy. Kind of startled me at first how wild he looked. I mean, with his long, dangled hair and everything. But I guess it can't be helped. He was marooned for so long. Besides, it doesn't change the fact that he's my father. We promised each other that someday he and Mother and I would all run the tavern together. I can hardly wait. Well, I better finish up my quest then so that you can do that. Alright, cool. Well, let's return to the ship and see where we're going from there. I have no idea how long any of these episodes are anymore, so I think I'm just going to leave it to future me to sort it all out. He's good at that. I am really tempted to just go fight the Angel of Death right now, but I think I will save that for a later episode. I think what I want to do right now is head back to Crescent Island and actually progress the plot a little bit, then I'll do the Angel of Death stuff. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, though, I'm still Vice the hero. Alright, fair enough. Alright, here we are back at Crescent Island. I believe we just need to talk to Brabham there. But after we gave those moonfish to, well, the bird, we did get a number of cool new things. I don't think any of them were for Vice, but I think we might have gotten a new weapon for Aika. Yeah, we got the Hydra Wing. A boomerang modified for the army with reinforcement for close quarter combat. This is basically her best weapon. It is 20 power stronger than her previously best weapon, 26 power stronger. It's like 60 power stronger. It's 68 power stronger than our current weapon, but it won't confuse. And it also doesn't have that ridiculous hit stat. Though that does also remind me, let's go ahead and give her back her proper equipment. Ooh, that counter bracers actually wouldn't be a bad one for her. Just so that she'd be doing counterattacks more often. But I do think that the Ancient Bracer is just overall a little bit better. So we'll give her that. I don't know if I got any... Yeah, I don't think I got any, like, armor. I'm pretty sure I just got weapons. Yeah, Serpent Strike. And then I believe I also got a new weapon for Drachma. So we got a weapon for Gilder, we got a weapon for Drachma, and then we got a weapon for Aika and for Enrique. The Serpent Strike is a sword worn by warriors of the Silver Civilization that can turn enemies to stone. So this is the first... I say it's the first thing that we've had that can actually cast stone on opponents. That's not entirely true. Fina's Lunar Glyph attack can also cast stone on opponents. But it's really weak, so I never use it. This is actually pretty good, though. So we will go ahead and equip that. And then I want to go ahead and put the Warrior Heart back on Enrique. There we go. But yeah, Vice now gets 4 spirit per turn. That's pretty rad, not gonna lie. Alright, cool. Well, let's go ahead and talk to you. So we can get some upgrades to our ship going. What is this? These are plans to enable a ship to enter deep sky? Can you use these plans to modify the Delphinus? Oh, darn tootin', but it'll take some time. I can't wait to get started. I can have it done in 10 days. Cool, if anyone can do it, it's you. Alright, gave those to Brad. These guys are going to do a lot of building. Modifications to the Delphinus began on that day. We needed 10 days to finish our preparations. Crescent Island began to bustle with activity. We've even got Marco doing things. Using the blueprints that we took from Valua, Brabham was hard at work rebuilding the engine of the Delphinus. Can't wait to see what lies in deep sky with my own eyes. Far beneath the great blue sky, beneath the clouds, I can already imagine that the atmospheric pressure must be high. We must reinforce the Delphinus's hull to make sure it doesn't collapse under the pressure. Ever since that day, Enrique began to spend more and more time by himself. Looking back, losing Gregorio must have been the hardest thing he's ever faced. And then, on the 10th day, night fell on Crescent Island. I remember lying awake in my bed for a long time before I finally fell asleep. And we get a free heal out of it. Cool. I still don't feel rested. Maybe because I stayed up all night the day before yesterday working on the Delphinus. I should head over to the port. If everything went according to schedule, the modification should be finished. Alright, cool. So, I think things are just normal now. Yeah, things are just normal now. Alright, cool. Did my thing go up? No, I'm still Vice the Hero. As soon as it does go up, I will pretty much automatically become Vice the Charismatic. Or if there is one for Discoveries, which I don't remember if there is or not, I will get that one instead. It'll just automatically go there. Will you do new things for me? I just wanted to talk to you. Cannot work in this paltry environment. How can you expect me to forge legendary weapons in these conditions? I require more sophisticated tools. All the modifications I need to make this area adequate will cost 4,000 gold. Done. Make me better things. It's good to know that you appreciate quality. I'll have my shop remodeled by the time you return to the island. Cool. So the next time we pop in here, we'll have new weapons. I don't think you can get upgraded anymore. No. Okay, so you're just going to keep selling me items, or boxes, I should say, which is fine. Alchemist. Maybe some other time. So, everyone else is already fully upgraded. So I believe that is the last upgrade that we really needed to do. Everything should be pretty much set. Like, other than if we want to change the cosmetics of the island, everything else is fully upgraded, which is pretty cool. But we'll go ahead and drop on down here. Boop. Alright. Swing on by. How's it going? We finished with modifying the Delphinus right on time. Right on time for what? Lower the pressure shutters. Good thing Marco knows how to do this. Can't go sailing without Marco anymore. Start the submergence engine. Well, what do you think? We successfully converted the Delphinus into a cloud-delving machine. Good job! We'll be able to enter deep sky. You really are the best. Why, thank you, little lady. But before you go, I hear there's some kind of vortex near Shrine Island. You might be able to submerge through there.
Yes.
Got it. Alright, let's go. Vice, wait a sec. Actually, there's something important that I wanted to talk to you about. I must return to Valua. I cannot travel with you any longer. This will be my last voyage with you aboard the Delphinus. Galcian and the Armada have freed themselves from the control of the Empire and are acting of their own will. Galcian probably has some sort of terrible scheme planned. I must return and report this news to my mother. He must be stopped. You can't. It's too dangerous. I know the dangers that I face, and I'm sure that my mother won't readily listen to anything I have to say. But I am still the prince. It is my duty to go.
Yes.
Don't you dare take her with you. She will become a hostage. Do not worry about me, princess. I don't plan on dying just yet. I will return. I swear this.
Yes.
Get a room. Vice, after we get Fina's ship, could you bring me to Sailor's Island? I'll be able to borrow a ship there. I hope you know what you're doing, man. Alright, so he is coming with us on this adventure, but it sounds like that'll be his last adventure with us. Which is kind of sad. I really like Enrique, but, you know, he's gotta do what he gotta do. Everyone else has left me. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and just get back to our ship. And, yeah, now that we can enter deep sky, that does not mean that we can just enter wherever we want, unfortunately. I would love to be able to just enter literally anywhere, but they won't let you. You can only enter at that rift down here. So we will head back down that way once more. I believe that's to the southeast? No, it is to the southwest. Well, I guess southeast would also work, but we'll head back over that way. Alright, here we are back in this little vortex area. And we can see that in the past 10 days, Dangrel Island has had a lot of adjustments made. They now have built a ladder all the way to this little island over here. So that's pretty neat. But I'm not going to worry about that too much right now, because all I want to do is go to the vortex. Now that we can dive right in. Do we really have to go in through that vortex? I'm afraid I don't know anything about the deep sky. I'm a little scared. The world beneath the clouds where not even light can reach. Alright, we're going under. We gotta find Fina's ship. Close the pressure shutters. Vice is just smirking through all of it. Good thing we got indoor lighting. Start the submergence engine. Submerge! Down through the vortex we go. I mean, this can't be any worse than the Dark Rift, right? And we're back into another one of these little ship areas. Don't be, unfortunately, it's not like a full ship dungeon like the other areas are. It's really just this going down bit, which is kind of unfortunate. But we come down here and we can kind of see that there's actually some land, which is neat. So yeah, you come down here and there is actually solid ground beneath the clouds. So this is the world beneath the clouds. Creepy. The surface is covered with a thick layer of mud. Fina's ship is probably stuck in it somewhere. Well, how are we supposed to look for Fina's ship down here? It could be anywhere. Don't worry, Brabham told me before we left that he installed something called the Moonstone Sonar. It is a device that uses the energy from moonstones to detect physical objects. You can use it by pressing the B button. I want to believe that there's just a giant B button, like on their console, in the ship. Once you press it, the sonar will send out a wave of energy. If it detects anything, a question mark will appear on the map. But if it doesn't find anything, nothing will happen. You'll need to send out a few sonar waves as we move around in order to try and pinpoint where the object is. Then, once we've narrowed the location down, press the A button to lower the crane. If there's something under the mud, the crane should pull it out. I see. Pull it with the sonar, or find it with the solar, and then pull it out with the crane. It uses a lot of energy though, so we can only use it 10 times. But if we go above the clouds, we can recharge the sonar to be able to use it for 10 more times. So if we run out, we just gotta go back up. Yep. Alright, cool. So this is honestly kind of like a dungeon crawler. Or at least it plays much like any dungeon crawler that I've played, where I'm mostly just using the map to get around. So we'll sonar right here, see if anything pops up. Nothing in this grid. Alright, so we can just kind of zoop on over here. We'll move into this square. Sonar here. Apparently everything here. Okay, fair enough, game. I don't know if I believe you. So, let's actually head up. Let's actually just ping it right here. Yeah, that's what I thought, game. Alright, cool. I will worry about digging things up after I have kind of pinged the map a bit. Nothing over here. Fair enough. So let's go down into this block. See if we find anything here. Nope, okay. So then we will hit this block. See if we find anything here. Apparently everything. Cool. Let's go one over. Clear all those guys out. We'll get these guys. Apparently everything. And then we will clear things out a little bit from here. Or we will not clear anything out from here. Fair enough. Alright. Well, I highly doubt that all of these are ones, so let's use our last ping. It is very adamant that all of these are things that we can dig through. Alright, fair enough. If that's actually the case, then let's dig. So, if you don't find treasure, you end up finding an enemy. Get used to this enemy. We'll see him a lot. This is basically what you get if you don't find a treasure. Now, since things are dark, you don't get to see the screen. Which is kind of unfortunate. I do think I might just Urwala over here. And then... No, I'm not going to do that. Let's focus. We'll level. Have you focus as well. And... I guess have you focus as well. Probably could have had Aiko just attack all through this turn and have everyone else focus, but whatever. These guys don't take, from what I remember, these guys don't take a lot of hits to take out, but they're kind of hard to hit because you can't see. And we're gonna fight a lot of them because the game is insisting that there are things in this entire region when I know for a fact that that is not gonna be the case. Now, if you don't want to use all your pings and you don't mind fighting these guys over and over, what you could do is you can literally dig in every single spot. I think the game will kick you out when you find everything you're supposed to be finding down here, though. But I'm not 100% certain on that. I think you can come back down here later, though, if you want to. There's not a huge amount of need to do that, but you can, I think. Alright, well, let's go ahead and continue leveling. I'm going to set an arc whale torpedo for that turn, and we'll 5-inch cannon through. I really want to see if I can just plow through this guy, because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time fighting him, because it's dark, and I'm sure not super fun to watch. In fact, all the rest of the times I fight this guy, I will probably just skip them. But, you know, new enemy. Wanted to show it off. I try and show off every new enemy that I come across. He's just going to use luminescence, which does nothing. We'll just keep shooting him. And I'll miss. But I have torpedoes. Alright, buddy. You just wanted to get your last hit in, didn't you? Did about double damage that time. Let's see if this will do it. There we go. Don't know why he's suddenly exploding. He's a biological creature, but whatever, it's fine. Did get a deluxe kit from that, and a crystal ball, which is neat. Alright, and that put an X on this spot telling us that there's not actually anything here. So, let's go ahead and keep digging through these. Looks like there's going to be an X here as well. And it's going to throw me into another encounter, so we know how this works. And he's dead. Let's try this square. Oh? We got a piece of Velorium. Cool. So that is what we are here for. Getting the Velorium. Velorium is very handy. I believe there are a total of 3 pieces of it in the game. This, unfortunately, is not a piece of Velorium. And another dead fish. How many fish are we going to kill today? Who knows? How many crystal balls are we gonna get? Who knows? But let's go down and hit this one, because this is another one that had 3 different pings saying that, well, I guess this one only had 2 different pings saying there was something here, but let's see if it lied. I really doubt the Veloriums are going to be right next to each other, but... And I was incorrect. Alright. And yet another fish dead. Alright. More crystal balls. I probably shouldn't even bother trying this spot, but we'll try it anyway, just to find out. If I had to guess, it's going to be one of those, like, strips of 3. I'm going to guess that one of the other pieces I'm looking for is going to be each in one of those respective strips of 3. But we'll find out. Unfortunately, the sonar is a very inaccurate system. That was the longest one it took yet. That one actually took me into round 3, just because I missed every shot in the first round. But we'll get another crystal ball, I guess. Alright, I'm tired of working through this little batch. Let's try here. See what this gets me. Another battle. I hope we are scavenging something off these fish, because each one of them could feed an entire village. But I guess we'll just take the crystal balls. Alright. Well, let's try this spot. Maybe it'll give me something good. Hey, there we go. Got another piece of Valorium. Cool. Yeah, the radar is not great. In fact, it's very likely that I'll end up having to come back down here again. Just because the radar is not super tight, but... we'll see. And another fish bites the dust. Or I guess the mud in this case. More crystal balls. More than I know what to do with. Alright, well, let's try this spot. See what we get. Hey! We got something. The crane grabbed onto something. Pull it up! I thought there were 3 pieces of Valorium, but it might just be the 2, actually. The 2 in Fina's ship. Here we go. Yay! We did it! It's Fina's ship. Great job. Aika, hurry, get it on board. Fina, you'll finally be able to go home with this. Ah, thank you very much. This means I'll have to leave you, though. Fina, don't fucking ruin the mood. What was that? There was an explosion off the port bow. Something's coming. Yeah, how are we seeing what's going on? Like, are we also using sonar to, like, see enemies? Found your vice. Still haven't forgotten what you did to my ship, the Chameleon, back at Ixataka. Aren't you also in the Chameleon right now? This underworld will be your grave. I shall have my revenge. Revenge! You know, I hate DeLoco, but I also love DeLoco. He's such a fun character. He's so messed up. Like, he's an awful, awful human being. But just as a character, he's very fun to work with. It's our chance to finally get rid of the world of that psycho. Visibility is poor, so it'll be hard to hit him when he's far away, trying to attack from close range. Alright, let's see what we can do. We are both very reinforced. Although I have, Vice, the day for you to die is finally here. I'll destroy you, and your ship, and your crew, and I'll kill you. Ha ha ha. Alright, bud. Yeah, my ship is also pretty hurt from all of those fights, so I should probably heal it up. Let's see, how much would it be? I believe it's 6? I believe it's 6 to do that. I'm just gonna... Alright. Vice will focus. You're gonna torpedo. You will go ahead and sacrilege here. And you can go ahead and incrown. There we go. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying anymore. It's gone. I think it had something to do with the fact that both of these ships should be super reinforced, and that if you managed to damage either one of them, the air pressure would probably crush, like, just crush them like a tin can. But I don't know. I honestly don't remember where I was going earlier. I always hate that when that happens. Well, he can't hit me either, so that's good. Let's get some healing and some torpedoes. Oh, the torpedoes do good damage. Torpedoes do really good damage. I need to use more torpedoes. Alright, cool. Yeah, gotta make sure I use more torpedoes. Alright, sorry about that. Stopped in to say hi to Alyssa because she just got home. Vice, the visibility is too poor, I can't see anything. The enemy ship's too far away, it'll be impossible to see it through the clouds. We'll never be able to lock on. Our only chance is to wait until Deloco comes close to us, watch his maneuvering patterns closely. I feel like we just want to be using a lot of torpedoes. I also feel like let's use a Rala. And then we'll torpedo here. And you know what? We'll just level out across through here, why not? And we'll go ahead and just do that. Cool. There we go. So looks like Deloco's gonna... Looks like Deloco comes in close on the first turn. I don't know if he always does the same thing every round or not. He might. Very well might. But we're just gonna launch a torpedo at him. And then it looks like he starts to leave after that first hit. Which will work nicely, because I should be able to hit him really hard at the beginning of the round, if that's the way he's gonna do things. He's also gonna torpedo. Let's see... Yeah, Wevelin's not going to work with the torpedo well. Yeah, that does a lot. Oh, and he's just going to run away. Okay. Cool. Sure. Sure, buddy. No, how could the chameleon be defeated 3 times? Not 1 time, not 2 times, but 3 times. Can't be. It's just a dream. It's just an illusion. I refuse to believe it. Admiral, get a hold of yourself. Admiral, are you alright? Oh, it's time, my dear little Vice. I prepared something special just for you. It's not over, Vice. I still have one last trick up my sleeve. Fire the Deloco harpoon cannon! We just got harpooned. Oh, I shall defeat you with a harpoon cannon, just like you defeated me. I'll get you this time, Vice. I'll get you. I'll get you. Yep, round 2. Or I guess round 4, technically. But now we're just kind of locked together. Now I'll kill you for sure. Haha. Well, you realize that you have just locked yourself next to me, so I can just smack you as much as I please. Let's go ahead and we'll do that. And then actually we'll have you go ahead and incram here, and then we'll just wevel out a bit. Probably could have done the 5-foot cannon instead of the wevel, because this guy is actually going to be near me, so he's going to be a lot easier to hit, and the wevel does not do a whole lot of damage, but whatever. We'll charge back up a bit. Pretty much going to use similar strat to what I was using against the Rajas against this guy. Just kind of build up on this first turn here, get some SP built up, and then after that I can really start unloading on it. You're right next to me and you can't hit me? Come on, man. Now I'm just waiting for when that happens to me, though. There we go. Do that good torpedo damage. Yeah, those torpedoes are no joke. They do so much damage. I love it. Makes me wonder how much this will do. And let's launch another torpedo. We'll just launch it there. Gonna need to focus and focus. Boom. Okay, yeah, Ancient Cannon does even more than the torpedo does. I'm pretty sure he's going to be taken out in this round. I don't think he's going to survive this. And we'll just chip him a little bit here. Yeah, if that torpedo hits him, he's dead. Probably should have used the 5-foot cannon because it does about double the damage. But whatever. If he somehow manages to survive this in the next round, then I can use 5-foot cannon instead. Oh, he has healing magic! Oh, that's adorable! He's the first enemy I fought, or first, ship enemy I fought that can actually heal himself. It's not going to help you against my torpedo, but that's adorable. I'm still harpooned to him. Isn't this going to drag me into the underground, too? Well, we'll get a bunch of XP. No one else's spirit went up. That's unfortunate. But I get the twin turbo, a magic shell, and a captain strike. So that's neat. Well, luckily it looks like the harpoon is no longer attached. Well, the Loco, have fun. You're going to explode down here in the, I think this is the first person we've killed. Yeah, this is the first person we've actually just straight up killed. Like, everyone else has just been, yeah, we beat him, and now they're gonna amend their ways. No, he's dead. We just killed that man. Oh, that was a tough fight. If we took on too much damage, we'd be stuck down here. Well, we retrieved the ship. Let's go back up. This place gives me the creeps. Yeah, that's fair. We can keep exploring if we want to, but I'm pretty sure it's just the 2 pieces of Valorium. I will double check that real quick rather than come back here later, but I'm pretty sure it's just the 2. Okay, I just looked it up. Yes, there is only the 3 things to find in here. You've got the 2 pieces of Valorium, and you got Venus ship. What I did not know is this map is the exact same every single time, and those 3 pieces are going to be in the exact same position every single time. So take a look at this map. Those top 2 positions there, where we found stuff, those are always going to be the spots that have the Valorium, and the spot we're on right now is always going to be the spot that has Venus ship. So that's neat. Didn't know that. Don't actually have to use the sonar in this area at all if you know that. But we found what we were looking for. Let's get on out of here. We can see there's all this big old structure down here. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to worry about that though. We're just going to get the heck out of here. I'm spinning just because it makes me feel good. And we're just gonna leave this area. Cool. So that is it for the Vortex. I don't know if there's anything else to really do with Dangrel Island. I feel like we come back here later. This is Armada's home base. We shouldn't get too close, or I'll be asking for trouble. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Alright, cool. Well, we found Venus ship. We've got the Valorium. So all we really need to do now is head back to Crescent Island. That will make Enrique leave us, though. That we can also get a new weapon from Ryuken if we do that, though. But I think what we will do before that is probably fight the Angel of the Death the final time, maybe. Or maybe we'll just go back to the ship. Or back to our home. I don't know, but I'm sure I've been recording plenty long enough. So I will see you guys in our next episode of Skies of Arcadia.